What is up, my friends? Jesse here with Just Man Sports Cards. Today we're going to do Kevin Garnett's top 12 rarest rookie cards that I own. Really cool 12 cards, a lot of them color match, pretty low pop. Starting off at number 12, I wrote them all out. So this is Wave of the Future. It's an insert out of Flair. In a PSA 9, there's 112 copies out there with 33 higher, so 145. This is a pretty affordable card. They typically go for about $50. 10s will run you close to 300. But I haven't seen a 10 pop up in quite some time because I've been wanting to pick up a 10 myself. Natural Born Thrillers. This is probably one of his most popular PSA 10s that actually transacts probably once a month. So if you really wanted a copy of this, you could get one. Michael Jordan's in this set. It's got a canvas feel, so a pretty cool card. I've graded this myself, bought it raw. They're not too hard to gem. So it's a population of 72 on that one. So at card number 11, we're already down to a population of less than 100 cards to get an idea of Kevin Garnett. I really enjoy collecting his rookie class. Those are both color match. Then you get the platinum. This says just really picking up. These were one per box, so it'd take you about 200 boxes to pull Garnett's rookie. The platinum is what you're looking for. It's got the extra P, and then it's got like a platinum finish to it. These cards are like made out of foil, so they're easy to surface scratch as well as mess up the corners. Nines. Let's see here. So in a PSA, on the platinum, that's 39 copies in a PSA 9 and 5 higher, so 44. We're already less than 50 copies out there. The 9 of this is pretty pricey. It's probably over $200, but we'll get into some cheaper stuff that's actually more rare. So maybe your value finds are coming up. Electrical gourd, gold, but this needs to be gold. These were one per box, so it'd take you like 200 boxes to pull the Garnett. They don't pop up that often, so I could have picked up a 7 or so along the way, but just how money flows and stuff. So I picked up the 5, so it would be in my collection. They make silver versions of this too, which are really affordable. The gold is the rare version. The gold, there's one PSA 5. I own that, and then there's 42 copies higher, so there's 43 copies pretty much floating out there if you really wanted to go get that card. These are hard to find. I went and looked and kind of scanned eBay before I made this video just to see how much float is like actually out on the market. There's probably like 4 copies of this, of graded and ungraded, on eBay. So not easy to find. Members only. So these came in sets. And I think in 95 they just didn't make many. He's got another card in the sets, more rare, but this is probably my favorite photo. But that, calling it Topps Stadium Club members only, card number 343, 9 copies in a PSA 8, and then 31 copies higher, so 40 total copies out there. This is actually a recent pickup in the last month or two. I didn't have this. I have the base and a PSA 10 that I graded. The base 10 was for like 600. It's pretty condition sensitive. So this is the rare version. One per box again. So you're talking about like 200 boxes to get this card. These boxes aren't cheap anymore. This will be gold. So there's some other players in this set if you really want to go get their gold card. They're pretty affordable, and they're fairly rare. So the gold, there's 12 PSA 8s, and then 24 cards are higher. So 36 of those. I think I won this at auction for like $88. So can you imagine a modern rookie that's, I mean, Garnett's in the top 20 all time easily. Uh, Population of 36, gold card. We're going for less than $100. I don't know. Uh, I won that auction though, so that's a lot of these cards I've won at auction. Some of them I've haggled with the buyers or the sellers that sell them to me. High hopes. I've tried to grade this. I have some PSA 8 copies. I might even have some PSA 8s for sale. I'm not completely sure. The 9 is just really tough. You get 2 per box. These boxes are close to $500 now a pop. So, and then it'd probably take you 8 boxes to pull the Garnett. All color front, so pretty tough grade, and then an all black back. Mine's got some where there's a sticker or something used to be on there. And clean that up. I'll set that aside. I can probably clean that up with some rubbing alcohol. Sorry about that, folks. Make sure I don't show you everything here. 25 copies in a PSA 9, 2 and a 10. I've never seen a 10 pop up. I don't even know if there's one on record selling. The 9, I had to haggle with someone on eBay to get it, and I forget, it wasn't cheap. It was probably 80, $100, something like that. High grade though, an 8, I won some 8s in auctions for like 25, $30. Rare card, hard to get high grade. Watch auctions on Garnett's stuff, and if I'm showing you his rare stuff, so I've been very hesitant about making this video because I've enjoyed picking up his stuff, but I mean, if 400 people watch this video and you guys have supported the channel along the way, so I appreciate it. I'm trying to give you value back. Members only, so it's got to have the stamp. A little goofier, but kind of like a more classic draft day picture where they would be in the hat and then they'd walk up on stage. Still a very classic photo that they take today. So those are hard to find too. Top Stadium Club, members only, card 5. So that would be considered, since it's the lower card in the set, his true rookie out of that, and then the rare parallel. 11 copies in a PSA 8 and 11 copies higher, so 22 copies. I only have 1 copy. I take that back. I might have a 7 of this. I'm pretty sure I have a 7. So I have a 7 and an 8. This is one I graded. I've graded probably 20 of these. I only got 110. All color front. They came in like team bags or lottery bags. So that's the same kind of picture there. I love the color match. So much of Garnett's stuff is like color matching. So 10. These are tough grades. I was very happy to get the 10. You can pick up raw copies for, I don't know, $5, $8, pretty cheap. You'll look if you go and look. Most of them are dinged up. It's hard. So there's only 20 110s. So pretty rare. And a 10. If you watch the channel, I actually picked this up at a card show. Cannot believe that. I found this at a card show. Just an old collector had it. The tempered steel. So this came out of metal. It's one of the inserts. Typically, always this corner is not very good. The bottom 2 corners typically aren't perfect. So 10, happy with that. These come up like once a year, and they typically go for about $500. So, but a 9 you can probably get for, if you're patient, $30-$40. If you went and bend one, you could probably get one for $50-$60 right now. So the 9s are still highly affordable of that and readily available. But in a 10, there's only 17 copies out there. The last 2. 9. I bought this. I'm glad I did. I paid up for it. It was probably close to $100 at the time. Just someone had it listed. I got tired of waiting for a PSA 9 to come to auction. I don't know that I've seen one go to auction. 8s occasionally go to auction. There's 3 8s listed on eBay right now. One is a copy that I have. The 8s are not listed for cheap. No one has them listed for cheap. You can see the edge issues. I think PSA kind of knows, but if you go and look at the other copies, they're much, much worse than this. So a 9 is tough. You're lucky to get a clean front, and that's probably why this got a 9. Is the clean fronts are hard to get, and then the clean back is almost impossible. I don't know. I can't believe that someone's gotten a 10 on this, but 8 copies and a 9, and then 2 and a 10. So I own 10% of the population on that card or higher, and 9s are higher. So another color match: green, blue, green. This is color match too. It's green. I don't know, green and blue. So last card. This is probably the biggest sleeper card. Maybe not in a 10. These don't pop up much. But 9s, I bought a lot of 9s at auction for like 20, 25 bucks. I've graded a lot of this card myself. 9s are not easy to get. Boxes of this have moved up recently. So this is like the firm foundation. The Jordan goes for not bad price in a 9, but the PSA 9 in this, I think it's the top sleeper card out there. Cool card, hard to get a 9, impossible to get a 10. There's 8 10s out there. So, and it's Flair. Jordan's top rookie card is considered Flair. So, I mean, John Stockton, Dennis Rodman, all those players, their top rookie card is considered Flair. So, to me, Flair is a flagship brand in basketball. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Shout out down below what your favorite card is. Hopefully, you're getting some value out of these videos. I definitely appreciate the support, and you can definitely just support the channel by commenting. That helps the YouTube pick it up. And I hope everyone's well. Later.